Good morning, everyone. This is Raymond Young reporting live outside in Hong Kong right now. So, Hong Kong is actually experiencing a typhoon signal number 10 this morning, and I'm now in Hung Fa Chun. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the geography of Hong Kong, so this place where I'm at right now is on the northeastern tip of Hong Kong Island, and we're inside a residential complex by the promenade. So as you can see right now, we've got gale force winds coming in from the shore, and so I'm just going to go out to the promenade and see how high the water is. So just a little background, and the typhoon signal number 10 today is actually coupled with the high tides, which means according to the observatory, the shoreline could be 5 meters above their normal levels. So I'm just going to give you a shot of the promenade right now. So there are actually people who are braving the weather and experiencing the storm. So, and the typhoon signal number 10 has been hoisted for nearly 3 hours right now, and there are no signs of letting down. And so I'm just going to walk a bit to the front and see how far we can get. So there is severe flooding in the area. So in some parts of the residential complex, the water is actually ankle deep. And so we're approaching the shoreline, and you can see there are giant waves coming in. So, but at the same time, we've got people who are braving the weather. And let me see if I can talk to any one of them. Good morning, would you like to talk? Would you be able to talk to me for a second? Hi. Seems they're not very talkative, but that's fine. We just keep trying. Good morning. Can you speak a few words? I'm with the South China Morning Post.
Right.
So, can you tell me why you're here today?
I'll just go downstairs, take some breakfast.
So, do you actually live here?
Yeah.
Is this the first time you've experienced something like this?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you are in danger?
I don't think so.
No, not at all.
No. You feel that you're in danger?
Well, that's for you to decide. But how long have you been living here for?
Many years.
Many years.
Yeah.
And is this actually one of the worst you've seen?
I have no idea. This is actually the first time for the typhoon number 10.
Okay, nice talking to you. Stay safe. So he's actually a resident, and he does not think that he's in danger by standing so close to the shoreline. And for those of you who are joining us right now, I'm reporting live in Hung Fa Chun on the northeastern tip of Hong Kong Island. And you can see we have gale force winds blowing in from the sea. And our severe Typhoon Hato is actually skirting past Hong Kong's southern edge at any time and will make landfall shortly. But then, for now, the winds are still strong as ever. So, okay, I'm just going to go all the way down to the promenade and see if I can talk to anybody else. We've got a mini crowd building in front of us. So there are a lot of actually people who are not scared or deterred by the weather. So I'm just going to wade through water and see if I can talk to anyone. And this is the first time since 2012 that Hong Kong has experienced a typhoon signal number 10. And so for those of you who have to commute, all the ferry services have suspended, and there are no bus services on the ground. As for the MTR, they will only run between stations underground. And at the Hong Kong International Airport, hundreds of flights have either been cancelled or delayed. So the city has virtually come to a standstill. Okay, I'm just gonna wade through water here and see. So we've got fallen trees around us, but I assure you we are still safe right now. So just doing whatever we can to show you a glimpse of the storm. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can talk to anyone. So we've got some media here. And I'm just going to try to talk to this guy. 早晨啊，可唔可以講幾句啊？我南華早報㗎。So can I ask why you're here right now?
Because I work in Taiwan, and then after I work, I want to go to home in Chengguanlou, but I can't because in the Taiwan MTR stop, I have to walk to the Hangfachun.
Okay.
When I go through here, I found the wave is so beautiful and wonderful, so I try to stay and take some wonderful pictures.
So do you think you're actually in danger or not?
Actually, it's not too much in danger because we are a little bit far from the wave and we never step down to the seaside.
So is this your first time coming so close to the shoreline under typhoon signal number 10?
Yes, it's first time because usually I stay at home, but today I want to work and then come home. And signal 10 is around over 10 years ago already. I want to have a look.
Okay, thank you so much. Stay safe. So this guy has just finished his work over there in Taiwan, but then the ground section of the MTR has suspended, so he has actually had to walk to Hangfachun to take the train home. But along the way, he said he's trying to catch a glimpse of the waves, and he said it's beautiful and does not think he's actually in danger. So for those of you who are joining us right now, we are live in Hangfachun on the northeastern tip of Hong Kong Island, and right now severe Typhoon Hato is still lashing across Hong Kong, and the observatory has issued a typhoon signal number 10, and Hato is expected to make landfall in the southwestern side of Hong Kong in any moment, but for now we've got gale force winds blowing in from the sea. And so let's go and check the damage around the area. So we've got boulders blown away from their original positions. We've got uprooted trees, and this used to be a playground for children, but it's not completely destroyed, but yeah, there's severe damage to the equipment and facilities. But I can rest assured that we are safe right now, and my videographer Jerry is also safe. We have an amber rainstorm warning signal in force, but as we speak, there's actually no rain. We're just gonna walk further. So we've got damaged equipment all around. We've got bins being blown away from their original positions. We've got pieces of carpet everywhere. But I hope everyone is safe out there. So as we came into the promenade, so there were reports of flooding on the streets. And let me see if we have any cars or people stranded. So we have the fire services department at the scene right now. Okay, so if we look to our right, so we've got cars stranded over there. So just a little bit of background, Hangfachun is one of the lowest points on Hong Kong Island. So whenever there's a storm or typhoon like we have right now, it is one of the first places to endure flooding. So we've got a fire engine in front of us, but I don't see any firemen. Maybe they're on duty. And to our left, we've got vehicles which are parked on the roadside. And we've got more fallen trees and bits and pieces around. So Hangfachun is actually a large residential complex for the middle class in Hong Kong. So on like sunny days, you've got like a panoramic view of Victoria Harbour and the Lei Yu Mun Channel. But now, when we have a storm, they are also one of the first places to endure the full force of the weather. And for those of you who are just joining us right now, we're live in Hang Fa Chun on the northeastern tip of Hong Kong Island. And severe Typhoon Hato is actually lashing across Hong Kong at the moment. So I'm just going to go a little bit further up and see if there's actually any action. We've got minor flooding at the car park in the residential areas, but not so serious. So as you can see down the road, the whole area is flooded with water, and there are no signs that the storm would ease in any moment. The city has come to a virtual standstill since this morning, as the Typhoon number 10 signal was hoisted at around 9 a.m. It's been nearly 3 hours now. So last time we had a number 10 signal was in 2012, I believe, and there were over 100 people injured, and with thousands of reports of landslides and flooding. So let's hope the damage isn't as severe this time. And just a little bit of recap, I'm reporting live in Hang Fa Chun. To our left is the promenade where people have gathered to watch the waves. But then I'm now bringing you to the roads where we can see there's severe flooding. I'm sure it's going to take the rescue workers a lot of effort to clean up the area afterwards. But for now, this is not our utmost concern. For those of you who are indoors, please stay indoors and stay safe. But I can also rest assured that we are safe right now and not in any danger. So we've got pieces of debris flying from the construction site. As we came from Central, the other side of Hong Kong Island, we've got bits of shattered glasses flying down from the high-rise buildings. But this area seems to be safe at the moment, despite the very strong winds. So, okay, for those of you who want to stay tuned with us, please check into scmp.com. We have a live blog there with all the emergency information and all the updates. So I'm now reporting live in Hang Fa Chun, and I will just bring you more updates. Okay, bye-bye.
के चला क्रेन चला अलि पनि यस्तो बेला नि क्रेन कहाँबाट चलायो फेरि यति सिधा मिलाएर गर्नु होला नि टेन्सन जाला फेरि यार हैन सिधै जाने तल क्रेन लगाएर है
सिधा रोडतिर भान्छ भनेर त साह्रै
भवन्डर ए हेर्दा यहाँ त सबै उडाछ यार उताको भाग सबै उडाइदिएछ ए रुख सब हेर्दा यो ढाल ओ यो रुख भाँचिन्छ यो रुखले हामीलाई हाल्दाखेरि यो त यो रुख कस्तो हल्लेको अरूभन्दा नि ऊ हेर्नु मात्रै सबै त्यहाँको स्कपोल्टी गर्दा सबै यो झारेन त्यो टाइटै होला नि ल त्यहाँ बाटोमा सबै मोबाइल धन्दा लग्यो त्यो क्रेन अपरेटरले त के गर्यो भने क्रेनलाई त यताउता सार्दै बसिरहेको छ नि सिबिआर हेर्नु सिबिआर त्यता हेर कहाँ त्यो अपरेटरलाई डेन्जर हुन्छ नि माथिबाट अब हामी स्टाफहरूतिर जाऊँ है स्टाफहरूतिर के हो यो बेल होइन यो के हो चाइनिज बेल खोइ पानी पो आयो नि त अन्त यार आछु त्यो बेलामा छाउ है पानी आयो नि त लाइभ क्यान्सल गर्नु पर्यो
好大件事啊！我話俾你聽啲。
咩話？住喺嗰度嗰啲人咁點算啊？
入邊有人㗎嘛？哇！哦，打冧埋，哇！睡房冧埋。
隔離中埋。哇！下面架車危險啊！
睡房爛埋。
下面架車危險。好啊！唉，
點解㗎？
嗰個係隔離屋嚟，嗰個係隔離屋嚟㗎。嗰個係隔離屋嚟㗎。嗰個係隔離屋嚟㗎。
哦，多都唔夠賠。哦，爆埋呢間，搞掂。
嚟㗎。哦，越食越高啊，係嘛？越食越高。唉，嗰邊呢間嗰邊又中啊，大件事啊！你話嗰邊。
唉，點解呢咁失策㗎？啲管理公司架吊船咁樣嘅？哦，砰！又嚟。
唉，你下面好驚啊！